Ever stop to think how much those little impulse buys on your phone are adding up to, and how many subscription payments are sneaking out of your bank account every single month? Before I started using Rocket Money, let me tell you, I had no idea. But the first time I logged in, I saved $435. I couldn't believe it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I just love the dashboard. It shows everything in one place, even the subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. And if there's something you don't need, Rocket Money helps you cancel it. Plus, it alerts you if a bill increases or if something unusual pops up in your account. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Kim today. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Hey, this is the third hour of the Kim Komando Show. So glad that you're here with us. Sit back and enjoy. I think he's an okay guy.
Who?
I mean, he's got a lot of money. He hasn't exactly taken care of his customers. But he's a guy that is worth billions and billions of dollars.
Who are you talking about?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh.
But, apparently the internet hates him.
What do you mean he doesn't take care of his customers?
Well, there's that whole Cambridge Analytica problem, selling data,
Oh, like every other tech company on the planet?
Passing along fake news as if it was real because that's what he wanted the whole public to believe.
But he's very likable on Shark Tank.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Oh, Zuckerberg. I thought you were talking about Cuban.
No.
Oh, yeah, nobody likes Zuckerberg.
How come?
He's a weirdo.
He looks like, well, you know what? He's actually looking better.
Did you see the video where he was trying to be the everyman and barbecue in his backyard?
No.
And he said the word Sweet Baby Ray's like 450 times.
Sweet Baby Ray's. We have just applied the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Every single time the camera turned, well, if I'm cooking, I always use Sweet Baby Ray's. Oh, you got to make sure you put that Sweet Baby Ray's on it.
Was it a commercial?
It had to have been because it was so inauthentic.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
Okay, but why would he need money from a barbecue commercial?
I just love Sweet Baby Ray's, maybe.
Well, apparently it costs a lot of money to keep him safe because a lot of people don't like him. $27 million a year. And that's more than Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft, and Google combined spent on their own CEO security.
If I'd had the money, I'd spend $30 million a year to keep me safe. Why not?
Well, being the internet's most hated man doesn't come cheap.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm. And on that note, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this. It's America's largest show about all things digital. It's your most trusted, award-winning, bestest, awesomest, amazing, incredible show that you just can't afford to miss because otherwise you'll be left tech behind in the digital dust because that's my job as America's beloved digital goddess, Kim Komando. And joining me, here's my co-host, Andrew Babinski. Hello there, Andrew.
Hi, Kim.
Let's see. Just a reminder that you can hear us on over 425 top stations, and we're streaming live in your favorite radio app. And you can also catch us as a podcast where you walk the dog or you pretend to work out. We're really great for that. Wherever you get your podcast, just search for Komando with a K. And you can also watch the show over at youtube.com/Kim Komando. youtube.com/Kim Komando, where, by the way, you definitely want to make sure that you hit the old subscribe button.
Please, just go over. We're over 100,000 subscribers because we had this huge push, and now I think we're lacking. I'm going to blame us. We are lacking on the promotion of it.
We're not.
But we always drop new reels, new videos. We go live with the podcast. And if you want to join us, you get a nice little notification bell if you're subscribed. So just click on the subscribe.
Do we get an award if we hit 500,000 subscribers?
I think a million's the next.
Then I think we just need to beg.
Yeah.
I mean, we just have to just beg.
We got to continue the begging. It felt good when we hit 100,000.
It did.
And now we got to wait all the way to 1 million to get another piece of plastic that we can stick on the wall.
I love that. Hey, as a small business owner, you don't have the luxury of clocking out early. Your business is on your mind 24/7. I know this. And when you're hiring, you need a partner who grinds just as hard as you do. And that hiring partner is LinkedIn Jobs. LinkedIn makes it easy to post your job for free, share it with your network, and and get qualified candidates who you can manage all in one place. Their new feature can help you write job descriptions and then quickly get your job in front of the right people. Either post your job for free or pay to promote. Now, here's the deal. Promoted jobs get 3 times more qualified applicants. And at the end of the day, the most important thing to your small business is the quality of the candidates. And with LinkedIn, you can feel confident that the people you're getting are truly the best. Find out why more than 2.5 million small businesses use LinkedIn for hiring today. Find your next great hire on LinkedIn. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Kim. That's linkedin.com/Kim to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. And I'd also like to thank ExpressVPN. With one click, ExpressVPN hides your online activity from hackers, trackers, and your internet provider. Get 4 months for free right now when you sign up for a 1-year or 2-year plan over at expressvpn.com/Kim. Alrighty then, every single day, it is my labor of love, truly. I mean, I make sure that I know exactly what's happening in the tech space so that this way you know what's happening in the tech world. And here are some things that you need to know about. And we're going to start with porn. Oh, look, Andrew paid up. Pay attention.
What were you saying? I'm listening.
You know what? You were in your phone. I saw you had your head down.
Not.
And then I said porn, and you're like, what? What?
Maybe. Okay, maybe.
Okay. Traffic to the world's largest pornographic websites is down.
Oh, that's because all those states are doing the age verification?
They are. As a matter of fact, in all of the UK,
Yeah.
you have to verify your age before you are able to go to a pornographic website. So that's the UK, obviously, Scotland and Ireland. And guess what sales have increased almost 80%?
VPNs.
Yes. So isn't that funny?
Do you think it's down because minors are not going to the sites because they can't get age verified? Or do you think people don't want the paper trail that they are going to these sites, and to be age verified, there's going to be a paper trail?
I think it's both.
Okay.
Now, do you think it slides more to the adults or more to the kids?
Well, the kids know where to go. They don't need to go to the porn sites because they have their access. They can go to, whatever, the Telegram, or
Yes.
go over on Twitter. I mean, Twitter is like 84% pornography. They know where to go. It's the older people, I think, that don't want to get caught looking at porn that are the ones that are scared away by this.
Yeah, because because a lot of people say, well, my ISP is never going to know, or nobody can ever track. Yeah, we know exactly who you are.
Right, just own it.
I read this story about a gentleman by the name of Scott Jackmean. He's 52 years old. He's actually fairly good looking.
Okay. Wow, what an awful compliment.
Well,
Hey, Scott, just so you know, Kim thinks you're fairly good looking.
Well, I mean, he's not, the most handsome guy. He looks like...
You just keep digging that hole. Scott will never be on this program.
Okay, he's a good dancer.
Okay, good.
He's a great guy.
Okay.
Nice personality.
Did you give his last name?
Jackmean. That's the name.
Everyone's going to go Google him right now. They're looking at their phone going, Kim's right. Not ugly, not good looking either.
Poor guy. He wanted to be an actor. And so he was on TikTok, and he sees an opportunity for himself. He says, wow, this is what I've been waiting for my entire life. They fly him to San Francisco, where they scan his entire face 8 ways from Sunday. They give him $750, and they say, thank you. Thanks for being here. TikTok put his avatar into its AI advertising program, Symphony. With Symphony, advertisers just pick from a menu of AI avatars, people. They type in a script, and then you can just have this AI thing say whatever it wants.
He only got $700?
$750.
Oh, apologize.
$750.
If it had been handsomer, he got $850.
Some people only got $500.
Yeah, the uggos.
He got $750. So now he is all over TikTok selling supplements, horoscope ads, brain teasers, speaking English, speaking Spanish, insurance, doesn't matter what it is.
He's never going to get a gig again.
No. He told the New York Times that he didn't read the fine print.
Durr.
And he should have asked for more money, as we said too.
Right, because his acting career, I'm not joking, it may
bad.
be over.
Yeah, because you don't know what else he's pitching.
Right, and if you're going to cast him in something, everybody's going to associate him with that ad that they saw on TikTok.
For sure.
Poor
For sure.
guy. Poor, ugly, not attractive guy.
Scott Jockney.
I gotta look him up now.
He's a good looking guy.
That's not what you said.
All right, let's play a game.
Okay.
I'm going to say some words, and you get to decide what they really mean.
All right.
Okay, so do you have your thinking cap on?
Whatever.
Okay. First word. Mm-hmm. These are words that are trending on the internet right now. So it's important that you understand what they mean so that this way you use them correctly and you do not look like a fool.
Oh, that's going to be hard for me.
Quiet cracking.
Quiet cracking.
Now,
Okay.
now think about this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know quiet quitting is where you want to leave a job, but like you're not ready or you're going to milk them out for a couple more months worth of pay. So you just stop working basically. You show up, you sit in your desk, you keep to yourself, but you're not doing any jobs, and then eventually they let you go. Quiet cracking though. What could that be?
Well, it could be that when you're making eggs, there's a new method for you to crack the egg open.
That's what that means?
No.
Oh.
It means that you're not quitting. You're just sitting there. You're kind of close. It's just you're disconnected. You're stuck in this place.
Okay.
Quiet cracking. You can't leave your job because you have bills.
Sure.
So you're kind of cracking on the inside.
But the job is not fulfilling. It's not challenging. It's not making you happy.
No.
Okay.
Speaking of jobs, that's our second word, job hugging. Job hugging.
Job hugging. I believe that's what they do in the middle of the night on the street corners for like $50, right? Job hugging?
Close.
Oh.
Close. Very close. It's when you really want to get a job, but you don't feel safe going to look for a job. And so you just stay where you are because getting a new job would cause you anxiety.
So your current spot isn't fulfilling, but it's comfortable enough that you just hug it.
This is a Gen Zer term, by the way.
Sure. I would never use it.
Job hugging. You know, speaking to a Gen Zer, not my son, another Gen Zer, and they said that they were having anxiety on the job. Mm-hmm. And I listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
And afterwards, maybe I'm showing my age. And Barry's like, what did you get out of that? I said, we used to just call this stress.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
But we drank away the stress.
Oh, okay.
Now they talk about it and
Yeah.
they're trying to have healthy approaches towards it.
Yes. Yes, that's true. We would just go out for drinks and talk about our stress.
Lots and lots of drinks.
AI washing.
Oh, I know what that is. That's where you're at work. I'm going to guess these are all work related. You're at work. You use AI to do your work. And then you use AI again to make it not seem like you used AI to do your work.
That's actually not bad. But it's
Oh,
also
that means it's wrong.
But it's also wrong.
Okay. Dang.
AI washing means that when you are talking about your company, for example, the Kim Commando Show, we have employed a fair amount of artificial intelligence into our systems and our networks and our programming so that this way artificial intelligence can better understand what our audience wants. And so artificial intelligence is going to be plummeted. Is going to be pushing us forward so that our revenues don't plummet because artificial intelligence. So every other word is artificial
We did
intelligence.
that?
No, we haven't done anything like that.
So basically you're lying, saying you're relying on AI so people think you're more cutting edge.
Yes. Although I did I'm getting a demo next week of a Kim Commando bot, AI chat bot.
Is it going to sound like you or just talk like you?
It doesn't sound like me. They're using some Sarah. I was like, who's Sarah? Okay.
Is she as ugly as the other guy we were talking about?
Ouch. She only got 350 on TikTok.
She had to volunteer.
Going crazy in there.
She's on it.
Slop.
Slop?
Yes. What is slop?
Does it stand for something like systems licensing operator permission?
No. Slop.
What's slop?
Slop is when you go to a website or you read something, you're like, oh, that's just AI slop. It's slop.
Oh, it's like content that's produced by artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it's clickbait thumbnails, AI generated stuff, spammy posts, things like that. And finally, let's talk about Mark Cuban.
See, I knew we were going to talk about Mark Cuban.
Oh, gosh, look at you. Do you know the lottery ticket numbers?
1, 2, 3, and 15.
Excellent. He gets 700 emails a day. That's what he told Business Insider. His daily goal is to get it down to 20. He reads every single one. He does not use any type of tool like Superhuman or any type of AI tool. He actually plows through 700 emails a day.
Well, like most old guys do. Get up early in the morning, sit at the computer, and read all their emails.
God, I couldn't imagine. This is a nightmare.
Oh, I delete more than I even think to. Even important ones I just delete because I just don't have the patience.
Did I tell you what I did with my email?
What?
Okay. I had over 8,000 unread emails.
That's like impossible to tackle.
And I got tired of looking at my MacBook and seeing that number, that was causing me anxiety.
Absolutely.
To look down and see 8,343 unread.
So you just changed your email?
No, I opened up the inbox, I selected all, and I put them in the trash.
Why didn't you put them in a folder or something?
No, I trashed them because I figured, you know what, if it's that important, they'll reach out again.
Can I predict the future? 6 months from now, there's going to be a contract you didn't sign. You're going to be running up and down the halls mad at everybody else. Why didn't anybody email me that contract?
How come?
I guarantee you that's going to happen. But at least you don't have that number on your iMac.
No, it's announced 10.
So fresh and so clean.
So we have, you know him. He's one of our great producers here, Grant.
Oh, I love Grant.
And I said, Grant, you know what? Get him on the show. Get Mark Cuban on the show.
Well, if he reads every single email he gets, he's going to have to read Grant's.
And Grant has been emailing him every single day.
Okay.
Every single day. But we haven't heard back from him. And then out of the blue, unbelievable, out of the blue, we get a video response from Mark Cuban.
So he literally does read every single email.
That's what Grant tells me. So Grant was so excited. And here's the video we got.
Okay.
Hi, Kim. Sorry I wasn't able to return your email, but I was too busy returning emails.
First of all, that's crap. Second of all, obviously AI.
Yes.
Third of all, who wrote that?
Grant did.
Sorry I didn't read your email because I was too busy reading emails.
Well,
we couldn't give you more creative than that?
Well, and then, really, Grant sold it to me as it was a real video.
Did you believe it?
No.
Of course not.
But, think about this. Mark Cuban buys the basketball team for fun. Mm-hmm. The rest of us, we get extra guac, and then we rethink life choices.
And we can't sell that guac back for 10x our money a decade later.
Man. Hey, over 42,000 businesses have future-proofed their business with NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR all into one fluid platform. NetSuite has added a range of new AI features to its product, and these updates are designed to help companies operate more efficiently. So, for example, the software can now automatically detect unusual activity in a company's financial data, allowing issues to be addressed quickly before they become bigger problems. It helps give you the visibility and control you need to make quick decisions. With real-time insights and forecasting, you're just peering into the future with actionable data. And when you're closing the books in days and not weeks, you're spending less time looking backward and more time on what's next. Really important that you do that. NetSuite helps you respond to immediate challenges and seize your biggest opportunities. Now, here's the deal. You can download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning for free right now at netsuite.com/Kim. That's netsuite.com/Kim. All right, coming up, we have more of your great phone calls and more of me and Andrew and some great tips you don't want to miss here on the Kim Komando Show. If you own a home, listen up. This is scary. The FBI is warning about a crime on the rise, home title theft. And it doesn't happen the way you might think. No break-ins, no stolen keys, just a forged signature on a single piece of paper filed with the county. In minutes, criminals can transfer the title out of your name, then use your ownership to drain your equity or even sell your home. The worst part, most people don't know what's happening until they get collection or foreclosure notices in the mail. That's why I trust Home Title Lock. When you visit HometitleLock.com/Kim, you'll get a free title history report and a 14-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, including 24/7 monitoring of your home's title, urgent alerts to changes, and if fraud does happen. Their U.S.-based restoration team will work to restore your title, covering costs up to $1 million. Don't wait. Protect your home and equity today. Get your free 14-day trial at HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim. Time is running out for you to enter to win the brand new iPhone 16 Pro at $999 value. So do it right now while you're thinking about it. Go to winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. So, since you're into sports, should people really buy into this new Yahoo free sports streaming? I mean, what's going on with that?
You think of the release of this Yahoo streaming app. It's right before football season, so you think, oh, I'm going to get all my football in. I'm going to go over and get this free app. No. They have on-demand programming, but when it comes to the commercial-free content, according to what I'm reading, it's just the Major League Baseball, NHL, and some soccer. The NFL rights are controlled by the broadcast networks and YouTube with the NFL Sunday Ticket.
Oh, but it has hockey. I love hockey.
You're a huge hockey fan. What your favorite hockey team is?
The Canadians.
Yeah, well, that is a hockey team. Good job.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, in business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. Now, what if you could actually have all three? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Try OCI for free at oracle.com/Kim. All right, coming up, we have your great phone calls you don't want to miss here on the Kim Komando Show.
This radio program is a copyrighted production of Westar Multimedia Entertainment and protected by the copyright laws. Any rebroadcast or use of this program for commercial, business, economic, or financial purposes without the written permission of Westar Multimedia Entertainment is strictly prohibited.
Better hires start with smarter insights. LinkedIn has the strongest hiring data and insights to help you identify the right candidates. Find your next great hire right now on LinkedIn. And you can post a job for free at linkedin.com/Kim. LinkedIn.com/Kim. Terms and conditions apply. Just a little warning. The FBI says that scammers are dressing up as lawyers to target people who got burned by crypto scams. Gosh. They dangle fund recovery promises.
No way.
But they demand upfront crypto or gift cards.
Well, most lawyers accept gift cards. That is a normal thing. Shouldn't clue you off at all that it's a scam.
These guys are getting into WhatsApp groups with fake bankers too, so that this way you're going to lose even more money. Boy, they make MLMs look like charity work.
Seriously, I'd rather get scammed by them.
Jeez. Tim in Coos Bay, Oregon. Hi there, Tim.
Hi, Kim. Thanks for taking my call here.
You betcha. What's going on?
Yeah, so we have a 12-hole family-run golf course here on the Oregon coast. It's a beautiful spot, and we're quite busy in the summer. But as you might imagine here on the Oregon coast, it also gets very rainy over the winter months as well. And so we have sometimes on those slow, rainy days, just a couple of people that want to come out and brave it. And it's not really worth paying someone to be out here in the clubhouse the entire day.
For sure.
And so what we are wanting to do is try to find a compromise on that and still allow folks to come out and play. And we're looking for some sort of say a self-service kiosk that could be put out in front of the clubhouse, and they could take a card and hopefully something not too expensive and something that would be waterproof, weatherproof, and also tie in with our Square
nice.
register system. So
this way they can just tap and play.
Yeah, exactly. I tried looking around, and I got on Alibaba, and then I had somebody from China trying to talk to me about stuff, and I just was like, okay, I've got to figure some stuff out. So I thought I would give you a call and see what you think about it.
I think certainly you could go buy a kiosk, and that would do this. But if you're trying to do it on a budget, what I would try, and since you already have Square, is I would use an iPad, and you could lock it down, so nobody's going to be able to walk away with it. There's kind of like a kiosk-y cover that you can put on an iPad. That's rugged, mountable, secure. It's made by a company called Mac Locks. Mac Locks. And so you have the iPad, you put it in this iPad kiosk cover. You have Square already in there as tap and go, right?
We do, yeah. Hopefully that could just do a Wi-Fi type
For
tie
sure.
in maybe, or maybe we could do a cord, I suppose. But
But you probably use Wi-Fi. I think that'd be fine.
Okay.
And then you need a way to power it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, so if you need a power outlet, or you could slap a solar battery on it too.
Sure. Yeah, that would be no problem. We could just run a wire basically through the wall, and then power it that way. So that wouldn't be an issue.
So
yeah,
now-
I'm envisioning this like right near the front door.
Correct.
So if it's a
That's
rainy
correct,
day, the door's locked. Oh, they're not here. Oh, I can just pay for my golf right there.
Yeah, you put a big sign up, pay and go, pay and go type of thing. So are you a good golfer?
I go through streaks. People that don't golf much would consider me a pretty good golfer, but I'm certainly no pro.
What's your handicap?
I don't have one established, honestly.
Okay,
I'll
good.
get
Because
out
I don't
there
even. If you gave me a number, I don't even know what handicap means.
I was going to say, I don't even think you know what that means.
No, I just heard people say it before, so I wanted to feel cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I played St. Andrews in Scotland.
What a waste.
It was. It was a complete waste.
Did you finish the entire course?
Yeah, I did.
You did all 18.
Yes, I did.
What did you shoot?
I don't know. I cheat.
Did it start with a 200?
No. So, Tim, does that help you out?
That does, yes. I appreciate that. And so an iPad, that could be essentially set up to take a card or like a tap.
Yeah, just
type
tap
of a
and go.
card.
Yeah, take a look at that Maclocks. It's a rainproof, weatherproof, kiosk-y type of case for your iPad. But I do cheat when I play golf. I do tell people that I cheat.
Right.
So it's all up front. And
Is it cheating if you admit to it?
well, so like I played the Arizona Biltmore golf course, and I was playing with my brother-in-law and my sister, and then let's say it was a par 5.
Yeah.
And Bill would say, "So what'd you get?" And I'd say, "Oh, I got a 4. I got a 5."
That's
Okay, and he knows that I had like a 12.
Right.
Okay. So we go through all 18 holes.
Did you set the course record?
Well, what happened is that we pulled into the clubhouse here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, beautiful Arizona Biltmore golf course. And the guys come out because, when you're done golfing, they'll clean your clubs up and, they take it out of the cart and bring to your car and stuff like that. And the manager comes over to me and he says, "Kim, I didn't know you were such a great golfer." And I said, "Oh, I try. And he said, "We're having the whole Alice Cooper celebrity championship poo-poo thing for
Right.
charity coming up. And, we'd love to be able to have you lead."
What did your scorecard say? Like you were like 6 under?
Well, I think it was like 88 and I mean, really it was like supposed to be like 100 and something or
Oh,
whatever.
like 10 under?
Yes.
Oh, you are a horrible cheater.
And so I looked at him and he was all excited. And I said, I cheat. I cheat.
He's like, I'm not that kind of man, Kim. But still, would you play in our golf tournament?
He did. He said, "We don't care. Would you still want to come over?" All right, let's see who's next. All right, let's go back to all the phone calls, Andrew. DJ in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hi, DJ. Welcome to the show today.
Hello. Hi, Kim. I'm totally awesome to be here with you. I love your newsletter.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So what's going on with you? I see Alexa, something went rogue. What's going on?
Oh, yes, my Alexa. I would come home from work in the afternoon and Alexa would be quietly listening to ESPN, and I couldn't figure this out. It just kept happening over and over and over again. And so I finally said, "Hey, Alexa, why are you listening to ESPN?" And she replied to me, she just says, "Because I like sports."
What?
Okay, so
Yes.
What, ESPN was just running?
Yes.
Was
And
this
I had a huge Amazon bill for it, too.
was this ESPN radio or the television?
Radio on her own speaker.
And how did you get billed for this?
Through Amazon because it's a subscription to have ESPN.
Wow.
But Amazon wrote off the charges.
Oh, good. Did they
Right.
acknowledge that the Amazon was acting all wackadoo?
Wackadoo.
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did? She just, you know what? Alexa just, you know what? She's really into sports.
I can tell.
She really wanted to just know what was going on. So she turned on
I was really
ESPN.
bored.
But not only did
Yes.
it start the subscription, it would start playing it on its own in your house.
Yes. I would wake up in the middle of the night and she was listening to it.
And no one wants to wake up in the middle of the night with Stephen A. Smith on ESPN screaming at you about basketball.
And let me ask
So
you a
true.
question, though. TJ, did she ever order any hot wings or anything like that?
While she's listening to sports.
she didn't. That's unfortunate, though.
She's like, yeah, I'll have some hot wings on the side.
Sure. Does she
that'll be done.
burp and
Exactly.
scratch herself?
That's what Andrew does whenever he watches sports. So
Yeah,
it's
kind of.
just something
see.
like that. Well, you know, so that's a pretty crazy story, but I'm glad that they reversed the charges. Anything else
me
happened
too.
since then?
No, because I purchased a new one.
Oh, okay.
That is
But
crazy.
I don't know. I'm just waiting.
Running a business comes with a lot of what ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Not only have I never heard of this happening, I've never heard Amazon Alexa respond with the I. I like sports.
I unplugged mine.
Well, yeah. Then you're going to plug it back in.
I know.
They're going to unplug it. Then you're
I go
gonna plug
back
it
and
back in.
forth.
You
back and
do.
forth. But, you know, she's in the laundry room right now.
Just listening to the washing
Yes,
machine.
Exactly. I didn't have the heart to, like, just disconnect her altogether. I
Poor
know.
doof, doof, doof. That's what she hears all day and night.
Poor little thing. Poor little thing. Now you made me feel bad that I got Alexa in the laundry room.
She'll be all right. She's just a robot.
Imagine this. A stranger breaks into your home, sets up hidden cameras, and records everything that you do, and then sells the footage. Wow, outrageous, right? Well, something just as creepy happens every single day. Maybe you haven't thought about this, but your internet provider can track every single thing that you do online. Consider every website, every search, even those embarrassing ones, and even in private mode. That's why I use ExpressVPN. It's a total deadbolt for online activity. One click and your connection's hidden, sent through secure servers. So hackers, advertisers, even your internet provider, they just can't see a thing. It also hides your internet address and it also hides your location. And with servers in over 100 countries, you can change your internet location with just a click. ExpressVPN works on everything. I'm talking about your phones, your laptops, your tablets, even your smart TV. And get this, it protects up to 8 devices. Right now, get 4 extra months free at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's 4 months free at expressvpn.com/Kim. Now, you've heard me talk about Native Path Collagen for some time, and if you haven't checked it out, you are missing out because some studies suggest collagen supplements may support bone health, tissue recovery, and overall skin and hair wellness. And there's a deal happening right now. You can get 45% off, free shipping, and a free frother, but you have to go to this special address. That's getnativepath.com/Kim, getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
Have you ever been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee?
I have.
I love Gatlinburg. And now we have Tifton from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Worst
joining us.
traffic I've ever been in my entire life was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Me too. Me too. How come there's so much traffic there, Tifton?
Well, it's just that kind of place. And you must have come in the top of the seasons.
I must have, because it was like a 1 mile stretch. It took me like 40 minutes.
Can I tell you my story?
Sure.
Okay, so Barry's driving, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat. And Ian is sitting in the back seat of like a rented SUV of some sort.
Right.
We were at a stoplight in Gatlinburg. I'll never forget this. And I have my window down, and I've got my elbow out. And this guy standing there on the corner in like tube socks and shorts and like a muscle shirt looks at me and licks his lips at me and says, "Gosh, you're purty."
Ooh.
And then I looked
Southern
at,
hospitality.
and then I looked at it and went, ew, ew, don't do that with your lips ever again. But it was a great putt. It was a great time.
This is a sales pitch for everyone to travel to Gatlinburg.
I thought it was funny.
Horrible traffic and people will lick their lips at you. Come on down to Gatlinburg.
So what's going on with you?
Well, I'm just loving your show and having a thing where we own just a small family business in Gatlinburg, which of course is a highly competitive market, lots of big players there. And our websites have become dated and do not fill the functions for which they need to.
Okay.
The web development companies that specialize in our industry are kind of pricey and have lead times often in more than 6 months.
Oh, ouch.
So our challenge is to find an affordable, knowledgeable, expedient, and trustworthy solution to manage these websites, preferably for the long term. In addition, we have been learning that with the introduction of AI to search, smaller players are losing even more ground in the results.
It's true.
And are apparently needing to rely on social media to kind of make up the slack. We have very little presence in that realm and need a source to manage that aspect as well. So we're just wondering if
so you need a digital makeover. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
huh?
that and someone that you can trust and afford and all of that. So
well, let's talk about the web.
How you find them.
Let's talk about the website. Is that you can basically do websites yourself. If you use say Squarespace or Wix, and you pick a template, you fill out the template, you can integrate Square and whatever other platform that you want to use into it as well as the Square and Stripe. They also have website builders now too. And with the bed and breakfast, this is an online brochure, and if you want to get into accepting accommodations and reservations and things online, there are some plugins that you can actually use from that side if you want to do it all yourself. Now, it used to be that a website like this would cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, but not so much anymore. You could probably get this done for $5,000 if you really wanted to. Now, about social media, you're absolutely correct. It's everything, right, Andrew? I mean, we need TikToks, Reels, and Shorts, everything about this place.
We are planning a vacation, and we want to go to Fiji. And Lisa went online, and she was going to start searching resorts right to TikTok.
Yes.
Nowhere else. She didn't go to Google. She didn't go to chat. She went straight to TikTok.
And so it's imperative that you start getting your social media taken care of. And do you have anybody around you to do that?
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
We do not at this time, and so we're just, we don't want to try to do this ourselves because we have so much else to do. I just want to try, how do you find this person who would love the challenge and just take it on and
Upwork?
do it?
Or find a teenager.
Yes, there's got to be a teenager.
I know you're giggling, but nobody knows social media more than teenagers.
Exactly. Teenagers know what's going on. I mean, it's, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, but they know all the ins and outs. And you're absolutely right about getting your website searchable by all the AI chatbots. As a matter of fact, I wrote a LinkedIn post. So if you look at me on LinkedIn, I wrote a post all about getting seen by AI, that what you have to do with not so much SEO, but as much as AEO and GIO is what it's called right now. And whoever does your website, Tifton, they need to know about this too. So you might want to point them in that direction. And you learn a little bit about this too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the name of a web development company that I'm using that I think would probably do your site for about $5,000. And then also get listed on niche sites like Cabins USA, SmokyMountains.com, B&B Finder. Make sure that you're on Airbnb and VRBO as well. Make sure you have fabulous photos, right, Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. And video.
And video. You know, this is a big job. This isn't something that you're going to be able to do overnight. This is a huge ask. And so let's start by building a great website. See if you can find a teenager at church or somebody who knows somebody to at least start taking over the social media. But you and I are going to chat more offline, and thanks for your call today. Hey, have you ever thought that you could want to listen to my newsletter called The Current? You now can. George, our AI host, does it wherever you get your podcast. Just search for The Current with Kim Commando with a K. If you haven't already, make sure that you enter to win that brand new iPhone. Time is almost up for you to enter to win that brand new iPhone 16 Pro, a $999 value. Go to winfromkim.com. No purchase required. Well, there is a little tiny catch. Is that you are subscribed to my free newsletter, which, let me tell you, you're just going to love it anyway. I mean, you are. And if you are already getting the newsletter, you can still enter to win. Go to winfromkim.com. Winfromkim.com. That's the end of hour 3. But don't worry, if you want more good stuff, make sure that you sign up for my free newsletter. Head over to getkim.com.